Welcome to the Transitional Changes Mission podcast show. This is your host, Queen Summers.
King Summers.
We want to say happy Thanksgiving to all who are celebrating. And if you are not celebrating, we wish you much great cheer and joy and be blessed in your endeavors.
And one of the celebrations is you are still here. It's a blessing, man. This year is a blessing for you to be around on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
It is a true blessing. Give all our condolences to all the fallen soldiers that haven't made it this far. We are blessed to be here to survive what's ever in front of us.
That's right. So tonight, we're going to talk about something that's very important, something that can save a life, something that can save your life, a life of your loved one. Masks, and that's wearing masks.
Safety, man. Safety.
And also being able to introduce this topic into the conversation while you're listening. You can be playing this and, letting your family know how important they are to you by wearing a mask, because wearing masks is an extremely important habit that every one of us should be applying, since this simple step could significantly reduce the risk of transmission during this holiday season.
Yes, my people, and that's one thing we got to keep it going, man, to knock it on out the paw part is go ahead, wear these masks, keep your safety of 6 feet apart, and make sure you don't eat too much. Yes, my people, we are here for the Thanksgiving party, and this party of this year is brand new to everybody, and I pray that everybody did pay attention. CDC was asking the people to do, and if you was able to participate in these safety measures, that is a blessing. For the ones that did have to go to visit family or go see them for the time of this holiday season, just what Transitional Changes and everybody's action, keep it safe.
That's right. Psychology can play a role in adherence to public health guidelines. Whether people define mask mandates as violations of their freedom or relax masking measures when they don't feel threatened is the topic of this Thanksgiving bonus show. The disconnect between the guidance and the practice is further exacerbated by conflicting messaging and misinformation around masking. When having a conversation with your family and friends and colleagues, be respectful and avoid being judgmental. Use that understanding to have an open conversation. One of the most important things is to be empathetic and acknowledge their perspectives.
Yes, my people. And one thing for sure this year, like we always said in all our episodes, that you can check out at podbean.com. Just type in podbean.com on your search bar and then Transitional Changes Mission. And there you can see all our shows. But one thing that we have been trying to discuss among me and my queen is the discussion of change. This year is a significant change to the holidays. We came into the podcast world earlier this year, but we've been established since 2016. And with that said, we just promote safety, embracing, inspiring podcast shows to pray to help people to embrace this change. And one of the reasons why we came up with this show for this holiday is to help you embrace and enjoy your holiday while you're among your family. I mean your immediately family. Because I believe that it is probably about 60% of people around the world, or maybe just the nation, that is participating in these safety movements. But these safety movements is going to have you secured with your family. If it's a family of 4, family of 8, I mean, we on lockdown, or you at that round table with them again. You've been around them all year round. If your job was furloughed or has been gone, or you're just doing safety to be around your family. Yes, this year is a change. One of the things that Transitional Changes Mission would like to do is keep the movement going, or at least communicate about it among each other. Why, like what Queen Summers was just saying, while you at that table, or while you're looking at this Thanksgiving football,
counting your blessings.
Just keep in mind of the safety. I mean, you're already supposed to be in your household with your family. That might be a big change for a large majority of the families out here.
And also, shout out to the essential workers. The essential workers who cannot be with their families. You are in our prayers because you are definitely sacrificing your life right now so that others can be happy with their families and enjoy the holiday seasons. So I just want to shout out all the essential workers out there. We do love you too.
And yes, while you at work or while you at that table, let's switch the board right quick. Let's bring the party in. That's what this is, man. It's just a wholesome foundation of your family during this pandemic, sharing moments and embracing these moments, and then you have later on to reflect on them. That's what this change is about. It has brought families and communities, even nations, and is going to bring the world together.
That's right.
Starts today and should be going on for the rest of our entire lives of unity.
So, King, I gotta go get another scoop of this good old Thanksgiving meal that I cooked. And we're gonna take a break and come back and talk more about masks and the safety and why it's very important to be talking about right now while we're enjoying our family.
Make sure you keep that party going now. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. We don't involve safety, enjoyment, and family wholesome together while we listen to this holiday music here. Thank you for tuning in to the Transitional Changes Mission podcast show.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Transitional Changes Mission podcast show.
Yes. This is your host, Queen Summers.
King Summers.
So, King, what kind of family-friendly things that we have going on today on this beautiful Thanksgiving?
Well, I know that we have a tradition of going downtown and looking at the parade, enjoying ourselves, going around family or different households that we haven't been over, like cousins and things of that nature. But this year, we might not be able to see the parade in person, but different cities are still hosting parades. Like I think New York City is hosting
the Macy's Day Parade. Yeah.
Thinking we have that in our plan.
A lot of family friendly games. I know Five Below got a great game selection.
We got an archive of games that my daughter just be like, hey, get that game from me. We got it now. Ain't played it yet. But here's a day that we can.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be sharing and embracing the time that I have with my daughter and my wife, and probably doing some Zoom or maybe IMO or just calling around to family of distance to say hey and I love you and happy holidays.
Yes. And Share a turkey leg or two through the phone.
And most definitely one thing that me and Queen Summer's going to do is write a Black Friday budget.
That is definitely right. That is definitely
Yeah,
right.
yes, my people is different this year. That I think it's even worse online.
Add to the cart. That's right. And masks are most effective at keeping the wearer from infecting others when they have a water-resistant outer layer, such as cotton mixed with polyester, nylon, or rayon, an inner layer of polypropylene, or 2 layers of facial tissue, which can be replaced after each use, and an absorbent inner layer such as 100% cotton. So it's like 3 layers are most effective in masks. And a good way to determine if a mask is thick enough is to hold it up to the light. If you can see gaps in the fabric, it's too loose. So you can't use that. Like a bandana, for example, is generally too thin and loosely woven to provide much protection. And that's not recommended either.
Wow. Well, I know one thing that we're going to do. We're going to hit that red button and all the iron doors are going to lock down. There'll be red lights everywhere. We just lock the whole house down. And we just be locked in, man. I mean, all the way to Monday, man. I mean, we're going to do our shopping online. We're going to eat. But at the same time, we have a show called The Obesity of the Youth. And I mean, man, we just got to watch that weight. That's what our upcoming show is talking about with the youth. But I'm talking about it right now as a whole with everybody.
Yes.
Watch your calories, watch your sweets. Afterwards, do some exercise. Do anything. I mean, even if it's exercise with your mouth.
And drink plenty of water.
Yes.
Whatever you do, you have to stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm. And make sure you put that Christmas music on, because now it's here, man. Right after this, that's when everybody putting up them lights and all the Christmas stuff and everything.
Definitely. Gotta put that in my mind. You know, hey, ain't that the beginning of Silent Night?
Yes.
But we talking, so ain't nothing silent going on. Yeah.
Yes, my people. Y'all are the best to tune in to us. We showed up, bring out this bonus show. This is our first bonus show. And we bring that to the people to show our appreciation for the tuning in to us. We also answer the call for the people that ask for more shows. And we got a lot of stuff lined up for the remaining of this year and the upcoming 21. That's another thing you better get ready for at the turkey dinner table.
Yes, 2021. And definitely go on over to transitionalchangesmission.wordpress.com. Keep up with us. Scroll around. Look around on our site. We have some wonderful new postings coming up on the blog that will be there this weekend. If you want to just take a browse, we'll have some recaps from this show, from Wednesday night show. We'll just have a variety of different things. And as always, if you'd like to contact us, you can contact us at tcmissionspeaks@gmail.com.
Yes, my people. And like we said, we answered that call. This also is our first bonus show with the upcoming of our first Sunday show. Yes, my people been writing us and calling us, telling us we need to hear more from Transitional Changes Mission. So we are now announcing that we are doing 2 shows per week.
That's right. And more details about the actual times on Sunday will be announced on Wednesday's show. So you want to lock it in. We got a lot going on at a fast pace. We do understand. But long as you add us, you follow us, you share with us, with your friends and family, you'll always know when Transitional Changes Mission pops up on your radio dial.
Yes, because we are here for you, and we want to make it sure that we close this bridge of communication. While you're at that table, man, this is the time to let it off, man. I mean, love, keep it all together, elbow tap.
Communication. Remember, we had a show not too long ago talking about communication. This is the perfect time while you're looking at your family members, everybody picking up a fork, putting it in the mouth. Everybody's talking about their ambitions, things that they would like to achieve. Communicate your feelings as well. Let everybody know how much you care. But did you know, Electrical charge can add a layer of protection by adding an electrical charge to a cloth mask by rubbing it with plastic or a rubber glove for about